The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Town. Oh, the boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Thibodeau's at it again, boys. Derrick Rose back for 1 year. Woo-hoo-hoo. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, Chase, are you sarcastic with this signing? I'm actually happy D Rose with the free throws is back, okay? I'm actually excited that Derrick Rose is back. He was one of the few highlights of the short-lived Timberwolves playoff run. Derrick Rose was phenomenal. Seeing MVP Rose in flashes was great. And I was hoping that the Timberwolves would bring Derrick Rose back. Now, Thibodeau, I get it. You're trying to form the 2011-12 Chicago Bulls up in here. You don't need to bring back Rip Hamilton. Do not trade for Luol Deng. And definitely don't trade for Joakim Noah. I know what you're thinking, Tibbs. Don't do it. I'm fine with Derrick Rose and Jimmy Butler and Taj Gibson being the only Timber Bulls, or whatever you want to call it, Chicago Bulls, that you bring over to the Timberwolves. My team's becoming the Chicago Bulls, not even the good Bulls. But hey, it is what it is. When it comes down to it, though, this Derrick Rose signing for the Timberwolves. Oh, by the way, my name is Chase Oliver. What is up, guys? I have to say that every video. Otherwise, people go, who is this idiot talking? But y'all know I'm a huge Wolves fan. And really, to be honest, this signing with Derrick Rose, I like that we got a cheap deal out of him. My question is like, yes, he was nice in the playoffs, but I got to see what Derrick Rose does for the regular season. Because if Derrick Rose does what he did in the playoffs in the regular season, oh, man, put him as a finalist for Sixth Man of the Year, because he will be a great sixth man. Derrick Rose has a good amount of ability to be a really good sixth man for us. Just for me being a Wolves fan and I'm watching this and it's just like, okay, we're paying Teague a lot of money to be the starter. Tyus Jones, where does this make him now? Are we going to like make him our potential just two guard and stuff like that? Like to me personally, I just feel like there's such a logjam at the point guard position for the Timberwolves that I'm just so like, I don't know. I just hope Tyus Jones, I'm a big Tyus Jones fan. And it seems like Tibbs is a Tyus Jones fan because, you know, Tyus Jones did get some minutes under Thibodeau, which is like something rare. The thing about this Derrick Rose contract, which is nice, is that it's just very expendable. So, like, if the D Rose as a sixth man or D Rose as a, you know, potential starter just in case T gets injured doesn't work out, we can always just get rid of him. It's not like, oh, we tied Derrick Rose to like $8 million. It's only like $2 million. It's like a nice, simple contract that doesn't hurt anyone. So it's nice. It gives the Timberwolves with the little cap that they have more flexibility to maybe sign someone else like a Lance Stevenson. Oh, you signed Lance Stevenson. I mean, Lance Stevenson was in a Timberwolves jersey at one point in time. But man, if we get Lance Stevenson, that would be a fun bench right there with Derrick Rose and Lance Stevenson. Ooh, some shenanigans would go on there for sure. But when it comes down to it, I really do like that Derrick Rose is back. But the thing is, my question with it is that, is it going to be like we saw in the playoffs? Or is it going to be how he normally is with the regular season, where it's hit or miss? He misses some time because of injury, and we don't get the full potential of Derrick Rose. Because if you get it like Derrick Rose playing full potential-wise, and I'm not saying MVP, I'm talking about just a Derrick Rose in general, that guy could be a starter for a lot of bad NBA teams. And him being a bench player for, you know, a playoff team like the Timberwolves, because the Timberwolves are right now, as it stands, based off the roster, a playoff level team. And we can get D Rose playing at a six-man level for them and being consistent and not just like, hey, well, we signed him because we want him being ready for the playoffs. That's fine and all. But can we get that playoff Rose for most of the regular season? Because if you can get playoff Rose for most of the regular season and not, oh, I got to leave my team to go visit my family Rose, or, oh, I'm contemplating if I still want to play basketball Derrick Rose, that would be much better if you had playoff Rose than the Derrick Rose that we're used to see. I like the signing. I've always been a big Derrick Rose fan. It's always been kind of funny to me that I see Derrick Rose in a Timberwolves uniform because, I mean, trust me, man, I wish we had the MVP Rose. But, man, I've always been a big Derrick Rose fan. Always liked the guy. Happy to see the guy still playing in the league and haven't given up on his dream. You know, I would have been so sad if this guy would have just retired last year. But thankfully, he found Thibodeau. Thibodeau found him. We'll see how this works out. I'm fine with the signing. You know, you guys see the grade down below in the description box. You know, the grade is what it is because it's such a cheap contract and so expendable. But we'll have to wait and see, because if this is playoff Derrick Rose, this is a huge win for the Timberwolves. But if this is just like what we normally see from Derrick Rose, it's just such another indifferent signing, and it's kind of sad to see Derrick Rose's career go out like that. But anyway, what do you guys think about the Derrick Rose signing? Comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time for the next NBA offseason video. Peace.